Hey there, welcome. My name's Mark Ludy, and I'm excited to have this little time with you. I was asked to read some books, and thought, that's a pretty good idea. And then I was asked to read The Farmer. And I thought, well, that would be pretty special. This was my very first book, and I'm excited to be able to share this one with you. Should we begin? Should we stop dilly-dallying around and just jump right in? I think we should. Do you smell that? Ah. That's fresh country goodness. That's right. Wholesome garden aromas, that unmistakable pig smell. Yeah, you're nudging your neighbor going, was it you? No, we're just reading that right there. The old man with the fluffy white beard and big blue overalls is the farmer. Well, this farm has been his home for many years. He makes his living by raising fresh fruits and vegetables and selling them at the market. And you can read along if you want. I mean, you're more than welcome, too. Oh, and every morning it's the same. Millie Bell, the cow, comes to the gate to greet her master. She nuzzles his arm and snuggles up close to hear his gentle voice whispering his love to her. The farmer gives her affectionate scratching behind her ears. Millie Bell loves her friend and gives him creamy, delicious milk. A pail of nourishing slop is just what Patsy, the farmer's curly-tailed piggy, loves for dinner. Patsy also loves to be tickled in just the right spot. And there's Churchill, the clever little quacker, a little bundle of yellow feather fluff. The farmer holds the duck dear to his heart. And have you noticed Squeakers? Do you know who Squeakers is? Well, he's the farmer's constant companion. You want to know who Squeakers is, don't you? Well, in a moment. Tending the growing plants and pulling out weeds is the farmer's very important job. If all goes well, there'll be plenty of fruit and vegetables for him to take to market. If all goes well. At the end of a good day's work, it's time to get warm and cozy by the fire. The farmer savors a bowl of hot stew while his purring cat Clyde and little Squeakers in the shoe, dunk, 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 keep him company. I don't know if you can see who Squeakers is now. He's that little gray mouse found on every single picture of all my books. Not that he has anything to do with anything, but good luck finding Squeakers. This is where Squeakers made his debut, in the farmer. And as he does every night, he kneels into two worn grooves on the floor and lifts his heart in prayer. Now it's time for restful sleep. What's that sound? In an instant, the farmer is wide awake. Rushing to the door, he looks out and beholds a frightening sight. A tomato. Oh, a tornado. Tornado is what, yes. His animals, quickly! He must get them to the house to safety before the twisting funnel of madness arrives. I'm sure that's a sound tornadoes make. A soft beam of early morning light breaks through the rafters and bathes the farmer with its warmth, slowly awakening him. Finally, there is calm. Stumbling outside, he stops, stunned. Everything's gone. The farmer falls to his knees on the muddy ground, and tears stream down his face. He had thought the shelves would be full for winter, but now they are bare. He will need money for food and supplies to repair his farm and plants for next year's crops. there's only one thing to do. He must sell his Millibell, his beloved cow. And poor Millibell does not understand. The farmer's neighbors, dunk, 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 the Frumps, well, they're reluctant to part with their money, but are eager to own such a fine cow. With this money, the farmer can fix the storm's damage and buy a little food for winter. Excuse me. His heart still aching for Millibell, the farmer goes home to rebuild. It's a harsh winter. But spring arrives with freshness and new hope. Perhaps this year will bring an abundant harvest enough for him to buy back his cow. The farmer needs sunshine and rain. How wonderful this new year will be. He prepares the ground for the planting of seeds, and each day brings the farmer new challenges and hard work as he cares for his garden. And for a good day's work and rest to come, the farmer gives thanks. But then he smells something. What could be burning? I do want to find out. Oh no. How did it start? No time, just hurry. The fire must be put out. See there, the neighbor boys have set his garden ablaze. Morning light slips over the horizon. The fire is out, but the crops are gone. Again, all is lost. Hopes for a comfortable winter and the return of his beloved cow have gone up in flames. Now Patsy will have to be sold. Look how they treat that poor pig. Back to the Frumps the farmer goes, and with heavy heart he makes the trade. Another cold winter settles in. How the farmer misses his animal friends. But after winter comes the sweetness of spring. The farmer plants and hopes and trusts. He's patient, he perseveres, and when soft rains fall, he kneels in thanks. And his joy returns as a seedling sprout. He loves to see new life spring forth. And a stretch and a yawn feels so good after a long day's work. That's right, it does feel good actually. I'm going to be doing more of that, actually. Deep beneath his covers, the farmer is soon lost in a pleasant dream. Suddenly, there is thunder. The farmer wakes with a gasp. Please, Lord, not again. Lightning streaks across the sky and strikes the neighboring fields. Ablaze, their land in flames. The Frumps, they're helpless. His neighbors, the Frumps. Who can help them? Who? Look there. See who's helping? The farmer himself. Good efforts are in vain. The fields are ruined. As morning dawns, the Frumps stand humbly before the farmer and thank him for his help. The farmer knows their sadness, he certainly does. And back at home with his animal friends, he wonders what more can he possibly do for his neighbors. Do you have that kind of thought? Wow. Then his eyes open wide in amazement. He cannot believe what he sees. It's a miracle. Why, just yesterday his garden wasn't ready for harvest. Now it's magnificent. Tears of joy and tears of gratitude washed the farmer's face. He dances and dances, his joy full. You ever been so happy you let out a jig like that? A peaceful smile rests on his face. He now knows what he can do for his neighbors. Gathering from his overflowing bounty, the farmer creates a most excellent feast. After giving thanks, the farmer invites his neighbors to enjoy themselves. Never did food taste so good. As everyone leaves, the farmer makes sure they have baskets filled with fruits and vegetables to take home. He is truly a good neighbor and friend. And for the farmer, the Frumps have a surprise of their own. I wonder what it could be. Should we turn the page and find out? I see Millie Bell and Patsy, the curly-tailed piggy. And that, my friends, is the story of the farmer.